So, in case we don't have much time in class, I'm going to go over problem 333, which is from your homework of Wednesday night, homework number 14. Okay, so number 33, we're solving this equation using any method, and it says be sure to check your solutions. Now, Wednesday, we talked about possible fake solutions known as extraneous solutions. And I warned you that these usually come up with when you have square root or absolute value. So that's what you want to look out for, okay? I'm going to do A as the first part, and then second part of the video, I'll do part B. So if you'd like to see part B, you can skip ahead. Or if you'd like to see part A, then stay from the beginning of the video. Okay. So then for me, I would solve this by undoing. And I would start by undoing the plus 7. So subtract 7 both sides. So you'd end up with negative 3 root 2x minus 5 equals negative 15. And I would undo the negative 3, which is multiplied at the front. I'm going to divide them both sides. So then now I got square root of 2x minus 5 equals positive 5. So then now I can undo the square root by squaring both sides. Because opposite of root is square. So now I got 2x minus 5 is equal to 5 squared, which is 25. So then keep undoing. Add 5 both sides. So I got 2x is equal to 30. Divide 2 both sides. X is equal to 15. And in this case, you only have one solution, but it's very possible that this is extraneous. So I'm going to check. And we check by plugging in that x value into the equation. So since my equation, I'm going to copy it down. Okay, but wherever the x was, I'm going to replace that with 15 and check it. So now I've got negative 3 times square root of 2 times 15 is 30. So 30 minus 5. And then plus 7 equals negative 8. So inside the square root, I got 25. Right? 30 minus 5. And then square root of 25 is 5. So I can rewrite this as negative 3 times 5 plus 7 equals negative 8. Well, we're going to try to see if this is true. So negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And it looks like negative 15 plus 7 is equal to negative 8. So since this is a true statement, when I plugged in 15 into the equation, this is true. Therefore, x equals 15 is a solution. It does exist. Okay? So that's part A. Okay, and then part B. We have an absolute value. So this one you can actually solve by undoing, either from the beginning, or you can go keep that method the whole throughout, or you can probably do looking inside as well. So first step, you will probably get into a habit of immediately undoing. So add 10 both sides. 2 times absolute value of 3x plus 4 equals 22. And then you could be undoing the 2 by dividing by 2 both sides. So we got absolute value of 3x plus 4 equals 11. And you can keep going if you understand the absolute value equation method. But the idea comes from the looking inside, because now you're asked to find the absolute value of a number that gives you 11. And that's going to be either negative 11, because absolute value of negative 11 is positive 11, or positive 11, because absolute value of positive 11 is 11. So whatever's inside the absolute value can be either positive 11 or negative 11. Okay, so then now we can solve both equations. Subtract 4 both sides, gives you 7. Divided by 3, you have x value of 7/3. And then over here, 3x is going to equal to negative 15. Divide 3 both sides, x is going to be negative 5. And all we are going to do is just check for both x value. So the first one, you're going to have 2 times the absolute value of 3 multiplied with 7/3 plus 4, close absolute value minus 10, and see if that's equal to 12. And then on the other side, let's write it out as well. You have 2 times the absolute value of 3 times negative 5 plus 4, and then minus 10. Let's see if that's equal to 12. Scrolling up. So inside the absolute value, I got 7 plus 4. Because the 3's cancel out. Okay, 3 times 7/3. That's 3 over 1 times 7/3. So you can cross out the 3's. And then work your way out. It looks like we have absolute value of 11. And absolute value of 11 is positive 11. So 2 times 11 minus 10. See if that's equal to 12. And 22 minus 10. That is true. 12 is equal to 12. So it looks like x equals 7 over 3 is one solution. So let's see if x equals negative 5 is a solution. 2 times absolute value of negative 15 plus 4 minus 10. Let's see if that's equal to 12. So then 2 times absolute value of negative 11 this time. And absolute value of negative 11 is positive 11. So 2 times 11 minus 10 is equal to 12. Hopefully you see that it's exact same as the left side. Therefore, this is also true. And x equals negative 5 is also a solution.